Hello and welcome to DevCast Ops. I'm James, and joining me, as always, is Barnaby and Wale. And today we are fixing something from last week that came to light after I completely deleted and rebuilt my server. So Consul is not currently live, but hopefully that'll be a nice, simple fix. And then we're going to get onto during the TLS certs between the console agents and the server, which hopefully, using the knowledge we made last time, is not going to take too long. And we'll move on to something else. And now I've said that, we're going to spend an entire session to get the servers working.
As always. Thank you. All right, so we have already run this to save some time, and we're getting an error. And the error we're getting is to do with this part here. So where it's supposed to unzip the TLS folder, because we're giving it TLS, we're giving it the full path, it actually creates another folder in here and then unzips it in here. So technically, we could get. So what we just have to do is remove the TLS part at the end.
So yeah, in test.
So what?
I don't know whether it's worthwhile before I will update it to get it to remove the extra TLS, but also it might be worth having a directory state absent for TLS. Otherwise, it's going to stay there because Ansible won't know about it. Or not bother and just wait until we next wipe the server to delete it.
Oh, this server won't last long. I've automated the wiping process mostly, so I imagine I'll kick it off again just to see if I can fix some more things.
Yeah. So we might go through this again. So you might as well just sort it out for next time, in case James decides to rock the boat again.
Hey, it's good proof that our system is resilient.
It's just testing the automation.
Yeah, I have nothing against that. Anyways, so we need to put a condition in here. You're saying, right?
Nope. Line 55, delete TLS.
And then it would just say, do we need a slash? I think it should work fine.
Nope. And if we want to, we can delete the TLS stuff that already exists. I don't think it really matters. It's probably, if this was production, yes, you'd want to clean up after yourself, but I don't mind.
Yeah, I think as these servers aren't really meant to be long-lived.
Also, you're gonna, yeah. We'll find out next time.
I mean, I can run Terraform destroy, Terraform apply.
Okay, just don't do it now.
If I wanted to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We believe you have the power.
The live outage.
Yeah.
It's how you Chaos Monkey, isn't it? I just turn off one of these servers at random and see what we do.
You're just going to give the cat the power button and just let it go.
Let him into the shed and see what happens.
Changed. Oh yeah, I remember earlier on it was doing that as well.
Yeah, so apt update still changes. Oh, it's worth saying, I think the server's still too warm, so it's quite slow. Well, it's slower compared to normal.
It's the next thing, purchase a big aircon unit to cool it down.
No, we're getting into winter. Why is it 26 degrees? Like, next week, it's going to be 13. Like, I think it's fine. Next summer, I'm probably, if I still want to use it, I'm going to need to think of some way of keeping it cold. But I think it's fine for now.
Build some custom water blocks for it and retrofit it.
I think just an aircon unit in the shed is probably a bad use of electricity, but a way of keeping it cold.
I thought there was a command to find out the temperature of the server, but what I'm seeing here is saying you have to install some stuff.
So you should have a service running that will monitor the temperature. But bearing in mind you're in a virtual machine, not the server.
No, that Makes sense. Oh wow, no error so far. What's going on? Earlier on, we didn't run. Actually, every time we ran, there was always an error.
Annoyingly, normally there it is. Console's not running.
Yeah.
If console can't start, it can't do all the latter commands to generate ACLs and stuff like that if it doesn't have the service up.
Wow. This was good to watch.
Proxmox isn't telling me it's heat.
Generate key. Oh wow, generated key as well.
So that means it's up if it can install the key. If it's doing
Yeah.
key stuff, that means it's up.
Mm.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. All right, we got our first error. Keyring. Message non-zero return. Why? Unexpected response. 500.
Those are the clients that don't have permissions to talk to the servers. That makes sense.
Expected.
I cannot remember. Yeah.
That's what the main plan of fixes it. What's the other? Is it failing the health checks and the server counts? That's what's.
Yeah.
But shouldn't this be up at least?
So it is up. I can directly go to the IP. Whether Nginx is working, I'm unsure. Nice. I did a lot of messing around with Nginx.
Wait, what am I looking for?
Yeah, they're expecting 10 nodes, and because there's only 5, they all fail. You can just go to the port and IP in your web browser, the IP port in your web browser.
I wonder what we need to ways to do that. I guess you could split the health checks into server and client and count the members could do server and client counts. You're slightly smarter regex on that.
Probably, but it's failed. It's failed scroll up. It's probably fine.
All right, we're good then. I'm good with this.
Console server 2 has not connected to Quorum.
Oh
no. Okay.
It's just got server 2 and it's got all its agents.
Oh no, I can see server 0 through 4. So 2 hasn't connected to the column.
I wonder why.
Wait, you mean console server 2?
Yes, the one you picked. So go to because there's only one server console. You don't have the other ones.
Yeah.
So we currently have 2 console servers running, 2 console clusters running.
That's nice. All right, so we need to fix that as well. But why though? It didn't tell us that.
It'll be in the logs. It'll be when the retry joins will have failed or something like that. Not in the logs.
Unless 10 got the new key.
Oh shit! I forgot. Oh,
just log into 10 and see what's going on.
Right. Let's do. Oh, this one, right?
Yeah.
Right there. Search wallet. Oh wow. Ubuntu is the first thing that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. I could have made your username.
No. It makes sense. It's fine. No issues. Yeah, no issues. System, CTL, status, console, active, and then journal, issue, console. No. I know. You told me about the command. I'm not doing the command.
Oh yes, got it.
So, wait, agent server RPC non-TLS connection attempted.
They're all agents.
Keys go up and down.
So I'm starting from the bottom to the. Maybe I should start from the top.
I think there might have been some more useful errors at the top, but
I mean, I wouldn't go too high up because you'll hit other restarts when we're having other issues.
All right, let's just keep going this way then.
you can do a synth with channel CTL. That will give you a time box.
Or I could just search for error, right?
If there's
There
an
you go.
error.
Yeah, there's failed to.
So that's a key. Maybe give it a restart. I think just restart the server.
That's weird. So as part of this that we're doing, at some point we didn't do restart, notify
Did the
server data.
handlers not trigger? I don't think a lot of
Yeah,
it changed.
because in
In
here,
the ACL stuff, do we have a restart in
Oh,
there?
10 would have not reloaded TLS keys, so wouldn't have restarted.
We should really restart it every time we generate a new encryption key.
But that's every time.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
What-
yes, we probably should. In 10, just run systemctl restart console and just
Oh,
see if that.
oh, I was just gonna fix it with just with
You're
Ansible itself.
going to build a handler for it.
Yeah.
No, I think he was just going to force a difference.
Oh wow.
You can. It's 1 to 3 at once. Yep, that worked. That immediately worked.
Oh wow. Yep. There's definitely more in here now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
So
That's
it
good.
just didn't get a restart when it needed to.
So, but we need to fix that though for next time. So when
So,
it,
but the only reason why it didn't work is because it's taken us 5 or 6 runs to get to this point. I think this is fine.
you think so?
Yeah, because essentially what's happened, what the certificates were generated there in the correct directory, and then nothing changed because it had the correct certificates, but on all the other servers they were overwritten, so they got restarted. And this one's like, yeah, I still got the right certs. Interesting that I guess the encryption key was wrong. It didn't pick up the new encryption key. It then didn't talk to the other servers.
I think it's fine. I think this is a manual intervention is needed to fix it anyway. Shouldn't automate everything. Let's move on to agent keys.
TLS. Here we go. Same task, right?
Yeah, we can carry on here. I thought, were we doing it in one big block?
We've done it currently. We've done it in one file because this is an all command that cares about the server.
Yeah, because we need to generate the client ones on the server in any case.
Which is fun because technically the way this block is lined up, an agent could create the keys. The agent could be the CA.
Should probably specify, force the agent into the creation agent into a server.
But that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. The way we've written the Ansible, I believe it picks the first node, which is always going to be a server. Let's not worry about that.
Come on, let's do the agent stuff.
All right.
We can harden later. Sorry, we should harden later.
Yeah. So what?
We will
So what are we trying to do here then? Actually,
generate client TLS cert.
Oh, okay. I just remembered we were following this here last time. Right. So as part of the steps, we have finished the server certificates, We've distributed it as well, so now we're here.
Yep.
All right. So, so we need to change the template file as well.
We need to generate the client keys. Then we need to put the client. We need to generate the agent keys, which we may already have done. We need to move the agent keys onto the agents, and then we
Yep.
need to. Yeah, then we need to edit the config to use those certs.
Yeah.
But I think the same way we've got generate server certificates, we
Yeah.
need to do a generate client certificates.
Yeah, and that needs to be done on the
I was
server.
just
I
trying
don't
to see
know.
how he knows that. Oh yeah, the set. Okay, cool. So here we can just.
Yeah, it's just you just run that command again and put dash client instead of dash server.
Yeah. So it would know to only run this on for clients. And
Is
the
it
same with
worth putting this in a different directory?
Maybe a subdirectory.
Yeah. Because if we're going to do the zip and move around again, which I think works, we don't want to give it the CA's private key.
You can specify the files. Can we specify that actually? Should be able to specify the files that we zip.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
because we'll
yeah.
need to put the CA in any case.
Also, would the naming convention still be the same when it creates the DCA client?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so
There's
we have
clients and
this.
CLI as well, but I don't think we're going to bother with CLI.
Okay. So and it will create into the same folder as well. So we're happy with that.
Just do like /client at the end. Oh no, then we have to create the folder. I don't mind.
Well, it's fine because the name will be
Yep.
still different, right? So I
Yeah,
think
just be
that should be
the
all right.
compress, which you'll have to think a little bit more about. I can't remember how did we specify the files or did we just specify the directory when we requested previously?
Just the directory.
How come they didn't mention that in here actually? Yeah, no,
Mention what?
the command we're about to run. There, this one. Oh, dash client. I think they're not they're running it. Hold on. They're actually running it, but without the dash. I mean without the flag. Yeah, it's been run here. No, it is. No, I'm saying that I don't see it for client.
They might run it for CLI instead.
Yeah. So
No, they just have it there.
there's no.
I mean, if you
Right.
look at client certificate distribution, it'll probably say how it gets the certs there. Oh yeah, they're talking about auto encryption and stuff.
Console agent communication with TLS. Okay. Anyways, let's carry on then. Let's see how this goes. All right. So we have the client generated.
Yep.
So and then do we move those files around as well then?
Yep. I don't know how.
Actually, you know what? I'll generate it first, see what happens. Are we happy for me to comment out all the other steps for now?
Oh, so the way it's currently working. So the guide we're watching. There's two ways of doing client certificate. One is auto encryption and one is operator method. What we're talking about doing is the operator method. The guide by default suggests the auto encryption method. That's why when Wale searched console cert create dash client, it didn't show because it was on a different part of the page.
Oh, fair. Okay.
But yeah, so it does exist. But I don't know why you would. Yeah, so in console 1.5.2 and newer, you can do auto encryption.
And so it just generates it's then the client reaches out and it creates the TLS for it.
Yeah.
Does it need, what was it? I guess, does it need like the encryption key?
It needs the CA. And maybe, yeah, it says auto encrypt, so maybe it does use the encryption keys, which they will have to authenticate. So we can do this if we wanted easier than moving files around, but I feel like we've got the moving files around pretty well.
Did all the legwork last week. We may as well make use of it.
Oh, damn it. Anyways, right, what are we doing then? Right, I was trying something else. Okay, so I wanted to see the files actually. That's what I was trying to do. Let me just go back in, and then sudo 2 cd etc.
And path for the Ansible module can take a list.
I don't know if it might be cleaner to do it with exclude path.
I'll just tell it to not take the 2 server keys. Or the...
Yeah, don't take the server keys and the CA key. Or
Yeah.
server cert. I guess it could have the server cert as long as it doesn't have the key, but
I mean, it's 3
copying across.
3 and 3.
I guess it means if you wanted to add CLI to give to other things later on, potentially, or if you needed to change things around.
I don't mind. I would generally go include just because it forces it. It means you can't accidentally copy something, but then we'll complain later that something that should surely be copied by default isn't.
Also, do we need to change the permission for the client one as well?
Yes. It should also be Consul 640 for the keys.
Yeah.
All right. Should I just move this down and just put item?
No, you should have had 2 blocks.
Because you zip before you get to the next one.
While these could be interlinked, I think having generate server and then generate client is a better idea.
Do you know what to try and run it all in parallel in Ansible and see how that goes?
We certainly could. I don't know how well my server will be able to manage. Or my internet between Wile's house and my house.
You just have to run a nice long cable between the 2 houses and you'll be good to go.
We'll buy a direct connect, yeah. So we're going to do path as a list, and then we're going to list all the files we want to archive.
Was it double quotes? Oh no, double
brackets.
Or enter dash.
Oh, the YAML list.
YAML.
Oh no. I think items or items.
So just enter.
Oh, sorry, what?
Dashes.
We're passing a list into path.
Oh, okay. So let's do it that way then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna.
We don't need an archive per file. Okay.
Okay.
And that we just want the 3 files we need.
2 files, right?
3
for the
files.
client. Sorry, what?
3. You need the CA pen as well.
Okay.
Permissions on those look wrong.
What they said to you? Read write for the key. Everyone can read this. Oh, that's CA. No, they're fine, aren't they?
So
yeah,
did
it's
you
just,
want
it's
this?
just yeah, the CA, that one.
Okay.
And you'll need to provide the whole path.
Oh, yay. Okay, so that would be TLS.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And then change the dest to something else.
It doesn't really matter because we want to create a new archive in any case.
so we can just say TLS
Yeah.
client.
Yeah.
If it was the same one, then they would always run because they'd be overwriting each other.
Yeah.
And then or actually client. Yes.
Not the right way to answer variables. I can't believe I didn't notice that last week.
It's fine. It's fine. No worry about it.
All right. So.
And then there's the copy tool.
Load.
Load into
There we
everything.
go. This normally in programming would have to be the first block that we did. We should have made it dynamic to work for the server and the client, since we're not changing anything really.
I don't. You might be able to do an answerable with just like a certificate role, and then you could pass a variable for the type of certificate.
I think this is fine.
For now.
But you definitely need to split off the CA part of that.
Yeah, I think if anything, we would want to make this 3 files over one, over making it changing the way it works.
I think there's also an argument with to be made with stuff like configuration and code and infrastructure as code. Sometimes having it explicitly written out is better because you can see clearly what you have.
Okay.
Whereas if it's all variabilized, far away. Did we have the unarchived bit in as well?
Nope.
Nope. Should I just cancel it? No. I thought I got everything. Oh yes. We don't like that. And then restart as well, obviously. Yes. Line.
I have a feeling that you'll need the dest be Consul TLS because you've just zipped files, you haven't zipped the folder.
Yeah, this one we need the folder.
So dest here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe the correct way of doing it would be in the server specifying the files individually and then specifying the dest. But again, in 6 months' time, when we decide to fix this, improve this code, we can look at it then.
Make it all shiny and nice.
Yeah. Now, if we think this is going to work, we can go and edit the client's config as well.
Is it? Yes, client directory. Client config.
So you want to change it to operator model?
Oh, not this one?
So scroll up and then Scroll up a little bit more. Oh no, sorry, scroll down to where it's just at the start of the configuring the clients section. There's a tab which is auto encrypt method and operator model. You need to change it to operator method. It's there.
But I can't see it.
Beneath that paragraph that you're on.
Yeah.
It says auto encrypt method, operator method.
Yeah.
And a little bit further. It's highlighted in blue below in the blue box next to that.
Click the other one. that's what we're doing.
I'll just say tabs button, but it's okay. All right, so
that's the config you need. Which also the auto encrypt method you can't verify incoming, whereas the operator method you can for the clients. So it vaguely makes sense why you do one over the other.
We'll need the full path to the certs again.
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Did we never variabilize this full path?
Nope, we didn't.
Suggested it, but didn't get that far.
We said we'll get back to it. Hold on, let me actually check. Hold on.
It'd be
no,
group
that's not-
vars.
It would be group vars, yeah. Yeah, those are the only
Nope.
variables.
Well, if this just works, which I would be shocked, maybe we can do it with the time we have remaining. A very quick find or replace.
The trouble is the templates have a slightly different syntax to the YAML because of the quotes at the start line. But
you also want to change the server file as well.
Where's the server?
The server config.
Oh, server config. Hold on, let me see. Didn't we touch that last week already?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Auto encrypt to the bottom. I don't think we need because we're not doing auto encrypt.
Get rid of it?
Yep.
I guess we'll uncomment everything and run it and hope for the best.
I'm still going to use this one there, but then I'll uncomment the rest. I feel like that's the one that takes the most time.
It's just apt. Apt uninstall takes forever. Thing you can do is do a first run, make a file called first run that will, if that file exists, it won't run stuff like apt update and all that stuff.
What happens if you want to update your apps?
Then you delete the delete the first run file. So a suggestion would be is make a config dar and then a TLS dar. One links to the other.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You can link them in here as well?
Yep.
Yep. Variables can contain variables.
That's how crazy Ansible is.
Does it care about the slash at the
end? You either need to decide you want the slash at the end or decide you don't. I would suggest decide you don't want the slash at the end because it's more readable.
And then from here, we just put TLS.
I would wrap this so you have the quotes and you have config dar as a variable. Yeah.
And so
curly brackets.
Okay.
Inside the quotes.
Inside the quotes. Yeah.
Like that. And that's why the forward slash is, I think it's better to leave off because that's more readable than if it was just like TLS up to the curly bracket.
That makes sense. I thought it would be something where we would have this part outside of the quotes and then it will just look different.
So you can do your find and replace all and hope for the best.
Yeah. So we need to first replace all of this.
I would do it the other way around.
You replace the TLS there first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you replace all the config dials first, you won't be able to. I guess it'd be more complicated to find the TLS.
How's the Ansible one going?
Great.
Before we break everything.
Install key. Why?
Connection
everything-
refused, so the server hasn't spun up.
Do we need to restart? Do we need to put somewhere a restart in there first?
I think we
Notify,
probably need to
actually.
put in our ACL. Is it? That's
So
generating.
they have restarted. They should have the correct keys. Do you want to log into them and see what's happening?
Because we've only got 4 successes. Which is the server that's failed? Is it 11?
11's a server, yeah.
Hold on, it's just,
But that could have failed a health check. We have 5 servers in the core.
okay.
It's interesting, the other ones didn't fail at the health check.
So you're on a happy server, Wale.
Oh yes, I am. I was gonna see what else is in there.
It's just happiness in that box.
Yeesh. Nope.
Exeter.
So 13 seems like it's one of them.
Yeah. Anything from 13 will be the first one.
Journal, CTL,
So oh no, wait. Okay. It hadn't loaded and it gave an error that was like, we fixed that error.
Let's
No such file. Yay.
Did we not create the TLS directory on the clients?
You think? Hold on, let's find out. I think we didn't specify where to not create it, as far as I
We
remember.
create TLS on every directory.
One
Your audio is quite a thing, Barnaby.
whatever you're doing, it's wild.
Sorry.
Are you massaging your microphone by any chance?
Just grabbing the cable that's attached it, forgetting that my phone's a mic.
I keep forgetting. See, there's you. Alright, so CD, ATC, and then console. No, we have the TLS folder.
Okay, what's in the TLS folder?
Emptiness.
Well, there's no zip file. There's a zip file. Is the
Yeah.
Did you
group
change?
TLS client?
Where is it? No. Alright, so
What is the group called?
Client?
Can you go to the inventory file
Yeah.
and see what the group is called?
oh dear.
I mean, there's an
Oh.
E in that console clients, which is probably not what you want.
So
Maybe find and replace on that.
this has been with us for time.
Good thing no one watches these videos because I was rid of quite the comments.
It's spelt wrong everywhere, it's fine.
Yeah, man.
Just be consistent with your errors.
Just do the magnifying glass on the side and just go find replace. Yeah. 2 health checks, 1's inventory, 1 in main. That looks right.
Oh,
Now run
well.
again and
No, actually, did I click correct in the thingy now? Let me check.
and that's why you should always copy and paste your code.
Yeah, it's just that code wasn't existing in this file. So I
Yeah.
couldn't be asked to go look for where it was. So, yeah.
Which is why it's now spelled correctly.
Yeah, so I had to guess, if you know what I mean. Alright, so while that is still working, we have this one that we wanted to do, right? TLS
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah, find and replace. Just use the magnifying glass again and do it.
I need to find what I'm finding first. Oh, it's just all of this,
No,
right?
it's what's
Yeah.
in the variable.
Yeah.
Well, but the variable has the quotes, the double quotes.
Yeah.
Let's get all it's a bit of the computer's job and extrapolate.
So this is what we're trying to find,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
So find this. Ooh.
Maybe with a space afterwards.
What space?
Or like a space from a new line character afterwards.
So
Oh, okay. So that is just that. I see. No, it would have to be.
no, you want that. So this needs to be the
Okay.
full line needs to be in quotes. So I don't think this is going to be as easy as just find and replace.
Actually, what can we not do exact?
If you do regex, the last one, just do regex and do /n to get your new line.
Can you replace all of that then?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah.
So they're all the ones you can just straight replace.
Yeah. And remember to put a new line character after your variable name.
And it needs to be double quotes and in the curly brackets.
I was intrigued if that was going to work.
And then you said new
New line.
line.
Yeah, new line at the end.
After the quotes. You're able to check the run?
Failed again. Well, at least. Oh no, I was gonna say at least.
At least all
no.
the servers are happy now. I mean, it's probably a key issue again.
Install key. Yeah.
Oh, it's connection refused.
Install connection refused. Yeah.
What we should probably do is before the key be like check the services up. But do you want to do a error check? Do you want to run a check on the server and see what's actually going wrong?
So
As much as you want to rename everything, getting the servers up is probably more important.
Nah, I don't think so. You know.
You're already in the right territory.
So LS. Okay.
We are missing a key.
Oh yeah, we're missing the. Did I rename it wrong then? Hold on. I mean, not rename. Sorry, wrong word. Where is it?
Your main.
Yeah. So where are we? Here we go.
Yeah, you just put the cert twice. 0-key. One up.
You even hit one up. Oh.
Dash key after one of those.
Yeah. Gosh.
We should really be paying attention.
No,
After 0.
that's 0.
No, you guys are not paying attention. You don't have to pay attention. I got this.
We really should be paying
After
attention.
0.
Yeah, that's what I'm just checking now. The key is after 0, so dash 0. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that one should now work.
Yeah, that should solve the problem now.
Just have to see if any of those TLS directories have caused issues now.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, we're fine. We've only
You
done
should
one.
be all right because you've only replaced things that were clearly replaceable.
Yeah, I was just about to say we should be okay. We'll be all right.
Do you want to do the same thing for the easy config directories?
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's not giving any errors, so that's cool. All right.
Oh yeah,
So
that
now,
I would be shocked if that errored.
so now, but for this one, it's gonna be different, right? Because
It needs to be quote, double curly, TLS close double curlies, and then the end of the line a quote.
on all of this, or just on
So
this
all
one.
of it needs to be surrounded by double quotes, but then the
Right.
variable needs to be.
Wait, this didn't get picked up for the. Oh no, we haven't done.
We haven't done that one yet. You could do that one quickly now if you wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run the same code.
hmm Okay, so it's just twice actually.
And
There's some weird
configure it.
like chatter in the background. I don't know who's. There's no like. Normally there's a light up when someone's talking. I'm going to assume it's Barnaby if he can't hear
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's not me.
It might be the radio downstairs.
Oh, it's not me.
Yeah, actually,
So,
yeah, radio interference. That is 100% what it could be.
all right, so I should leave it as the same here as well then.
No, it should be
No,
config
config do it.
Oh yeah.
We only directly talk about ACD console in 2 places. That's surprising.
I imagine it would be in a couple of config files, but in the middle of the line.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I accept that. You should do that replace. It just surprised me it wasn't more. And then you should have a look to see what's broken this time.
Such little faith.
I have the GUI open next to me. I can see that it's not worked. It's the same issue. It's always going to be the key. The server's not up.
Unknown console servers. Wait.
Join block maybe? That's used to work. So I don't know why that would break now.
Just have a look. Like we're forcing cert being happy. Like
Should we check
imagine,
the log?
yeah. There's going to be a log issue, I imagine. But what is this issue?
No install queue. Could not do. 5 errors. Damn.
No
No
installed keys
servers
due to code message.
available. Failed to sync remote state. No known console servers.
Is it
Wow.
because
Couldn't join.
the servers are up with their own keys and the clients don't know about those new keys?
The server keys.
Well, everything has we're passing encrypted keys to everything.
Yeah, so it should be fine to talk to it.
But the server and the clients don't have the same keys because it's erroring because it can't update the keys on the client.
Oh, because we don't pass it to config.
Because it's just trying to load in state.
I'm just trying to think how we'd run the ACL key in otherwise, encryption key in otherwise.
I mean, we could set it earlier.
Is the console service running and just not joining the cluster, or is the console service dead on the client? Well,
Active.
what happens when we try and give it just run the keyring commands, give it a new?
But isn't that what's
new
erroring?
key?
Console user doesn't use bash.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Steal the command from the Ansible and just run it to see what if it gets a more verbose error.
For generating
ACL token.
It's in a different folder, different file.
And maybe just steal the initial ACL token from the template.
For which template are you talking about?
It's called all the role you want, I think.
Yeah, is it all? What is
Yeah.
ACL?
And it's
Console keyring install.
Consul keyring install, and then, but then we need the standard output from here, right?
just steal the key from the client config file.
Yeah, I just want to see what happens on the command error.
So you want me to run in the client, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, but we need
And
the
then
key first.
yeah, just grab one from one of the config files.
Where is yeah?
CD upper directory. This config.
See,
I think it's common config.
Yeah, it should be common.
Encryption key. Oh, I see. No. Wow, that thing is bad.
It's very chattery.
Yeah, but it's okay. You survive. Unexpected response. No known console servers. So can we do console members?
I guess it doesn't know about any of them because it can't join. Can we read the current encrypt? I guess it's just getting on that special. Someone's got to use console servers.
But that means it will load in the key from the config file. So we may just have to.
What happens if you remove the encryption key from the config file and restart the service? Remove the encryption key, remove the data file, and restart service.
Should we just do that data cleanup that we did before?
Well, wipe it and see if it does it.
Yeah.
It might be worth a try to see if it's, and they have to sync at the beginning. It seems odd though that you need to pass that encryption key around. There should be a way that the clients can pick it up. Maybe.
Let me just see if where we have that actually, because so far we might have it in common name. Yeah, it's in here. And common is, yeah, it's here. So, all right.
Did you actually set your data to swipe it?
Yeah, I had to. Let's get rid of it. True.
Just trying to think. What's the best way of doing this? Because there's also the if we made a sixth server, it'll have the same issue.
I wonder if you don't give it an encryption key in the config, whether it would be able to do it.
Or you think it'll just request one?
Potentially. Because it seems odd that you'd have to shift that encryption key around, the active encryption key around all the time.
I mean, there is an auto encrypt feature, but that seems like a TLS thing, not a.
Where are we telling it that we're expecting 10? I mean, of the 5?
That's
It's health checks. Why the bomb?
health checks.
Oh, yeah, because we're not at the health check part yet where it was failing, so I was trying to understand where.
It's failing because console keyring is going, I can't find a server.
Hmm. Okay. So far, it says okay. Okay. This won't restart the server, will it? Yeah.
That's where it normally fails.
Well, so they're all up and have joined into one big cluster. Because of the way we do all the restarts, they like join and then we do all the key stuff and then we join, then we like mess with the game.
That's weird. Now I remove the old keys. And now we're at the health check.
Yeah. So everything's up and happy. But if I wanted to bring in another server, it would then we then wouldn't be able to without sharing the encryption key around. Which I think is maybe something we want to add to our to-do list is make it rejig it so it, because we could create the encryption key right at the top, because you can create without being on a server. Like we could create before the massive node started, then load it into the config file and then run it. It may not join straight away, but when all the servers restart because there's a new encryption key, it'll then pick it up. It does also mean that current way we're doing it, I think we need to regen all the servers to get the new, like every time we're running this, we're making a new encryption key, which is secure, but it means that our servers always restart. So maybe we want to like store the encryption key or like somehow save the encryption key to a file that we can read. I mean, we could just force an encryption key on all the servers and use that one and just load it in as a variable. Actually, something I have been doing with some of the console stuff I've been doing is when I have to load in a secret, is I will make a file that will skip if a variable's not been set. So we can have a config file that's just the encryption key, and then go only update that file when the variable encryption key set. So when you when you want to add a new server, we regen the encryption key for everything, but as something we pass in. And then when it's just running, the encryption key is fine. We don't need to restart it. We don't need to reset it at any point.
Yeah, I guess something we can look into then.
Or have a variable of like gen encryption key. Or we keep going down TLS, add this to our backlog of stuff we need to deal with later. Because it depends if like this is a problem, but it's a problem that's fixable, kind of. Do we want to just get console up and then try and build something on it so we can have work on the cluster and then work the users of the cluster? Or do we just want to make this perfect?
I'd rather we fix it because, as you said, the servers should be, you want to be able to shut them down. I mean, delete them and bring them back up again. And we should be able to run our code without having to spend extra time on,
Makes sense.
fixing
we
it.
shouldn't have to wipe the servers every time we want to update to change them.
Yep.
That's it. That's a nice plaster right now. It's working though, as you can see.
Yeah.
I just need to remember to put it back to false, so we don't keep doing it again. False. There you go. We're back to original.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's something to fix for next time, or
I guess at least we got all the client stuff. The client certs work. At least the ACL is causing issues now, not the certs.
And then I think we've only just told it to like fully care about all this stuff, and unsurprisingly, deleting everything and causing problems is the best way of finding out how good your automation really is.
let's just not do it next week or something. Give it some time.
A break.
Yeah, let us recover from this first. But so far, everything works fine. So we're good.
Yep. So thank everyone for watching. Unless anyone has anything else to say, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, depending on what platform you're on. And until next time, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.